All right, we're here again in the garage, the messy garage, with the attack of the giant air hose for the AC. Believe it or not, I know where everything's at, even though it's a big mess. All right, so when I put in the carpet and the seat, I talked about doing the door panels, so that's what we're going to do now. And we're going to be using rivet nuts to go into the factory holes that held in the vinyl panel that went in here. And now we're going to use a stamped steel panel. Hang on a second. A stamped steel panel that's been rolled that I got off of eBay, and I'll put the link in the description. And it sits right there like that. So I'm going to put in the rivet nuts, drill the holes in this, wrap it in the 510 buck vinyl, and then install it here. And then same thing on the other side. So here we go with the rivet nuts. Okay, so the rivet nuts that I'm using are 9/32. And you're probably looking at this and thinking those holes are not equal distance apart. So I went through and I measured this, and they are directly on top of each other. But the Ford dealer didn't space them out evenly, or the Ford manufacturer, Ford. But, so they're a little off. But I don't feel like cutting it out, welding in a piece, and then re-drilling it to get, because some of them are like right over the hole, just slightly off. So I'm just going to try to go with this and see what it looks like. I love these rivet nuts. I know some people may not and think that they just come loose. But for things like this, it just makes it so much easier. There you go. There's a surface to screw to now. Just makes so much more sense to me. And I know they come loose, and if they do come loose, I can unscrew this, and I could just tack weld on the corners just to hold it. But I don't think it'll come loose. But I use these rivet nuts, and I'll show you how they work. I got this off of Amazon. Should probably put the link in the description as well. So here's, you put the screw in, and then when you cinch it down, see how it squishes that out? So basically, it's like putting a nut on the back side of the door without having to take everything apart. So I did this on the rear tail lights. I did this on the cover that I made because it had a 4-speed originally. Now it's an automatic. So the cover, I made a new cover. Did it there. I did it in a couple other spots. I like these things. They seem to work pretty good. Okay. So now the rivet nuts are in. I'm not going to use that one. Skip it. So those are in all the way down. And then, so I'm going to do the other door. And then I'm going to make a cardboard template so that I can line up the holes on the piece of steel. So I will move over there. So here's a little trick a little tip. There's all this white glue that the factory put on to hold the vinyl on here. And I was scraping it off, and I decided to try a little goof off. And it works really well. Like I shouldn't have scraped it at all. It just completely dissolves the stuff. So I guess take off the excess and then use this to get the rest of it off. And there you go. Oh, still got a burr. It's got a burr. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put larger rivet nuts here. This is where the armrest goes. And I'm going to order new armrests, because those the ones I have are just demolished from sitting in the sun for 2 decades. But they don't make any that are the color I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order new ones, and then I'm going to take it to a upholstery shop and actually have them do the wrap it in this $5-10. And then I think I'm going to get new handles and crank handle. We'll see. But now I can make my template, and then I lay that onto the steel plate, cut out the holes. I have some hardware already to go in here. And then on top of that, I have buttons to go over top of this. But man, when you dig into these, man, Ford did some goofy stuff. There's like paint runs. This has never been painted, obviously. There's paint runs. There's the holes are crooked. I mean, modern cars are built so much more detail. The design is way better in this, but the new ones have more detail. It's kind of funny. putting this video together, I realized that I lost some content. So still working out laptops and which video editing software I'm going to use. But I never showed you the end result with the door panels. So here's the door panels with the screws screwed in, and matches the, see if I can get a better, matches the carpet, and it's the same exact cloth material as the seat. So turned out good. I'm really happy with it. Looks good on both sides. And then I'm going to do the headliner with the same material as the seat. So when I ordered the seat, I ordered extra material to do the door panels. That I may even do kick panels. I'm not sure. But now I'm putting in the Terminator X. So lots of work, but wanted to show you this because I didn't really finish it, and you can see the rolled detail that's in here. And then I have the holes still cut in here, so all I have to do is take a razor blade and put an X, and I can get to the screws behind it to put in the armrest that goes there. So for now, I'm going to leave it like this till I get it running.